Hey guys, welcome back to the layout. Today I've got another layout update for you. It's layout update number 8. And as you may notice, I've made quite a few changes. So let's go ahead and get started. Basically, nothing up here has changed other than I have straightened this track out. That's it. Nothing has changed up here, so I'm not going to really focus. The whole area has been this side. Now, I always like having a realistic approach to my layouts and industries. I know I haven't gotten extremely far in the past, but I like having somewhat of a story and a good reason, a realistic reason to switch things out. That being said, I have changed quite a few of the industries that I will be putting on the layout in the sense of this, which was before not an industry, is now going to be an industry. It is going to be a small transfer or freight transfer with a dock. This is going to be where water is, and I may cut this out to get a little bit more water, but basically this layout is based on an island which used to be serviced by a large freight barge which brought other rolling stock in, but those services have been terminated, and instead the only way for the island to get packages and goods is to drop things off at a dock here where smaller barges and boats can pick up the goods and load and unload them. So this is going to be kind of my outside world interchange area. And I'm pretty excited for that. I think it's going to be really cool to have, an outside world kind of explanation. Kind of moving forward or right, I've changed this whole area because after my live show Thursday, and things ran great. I mean, I had a train going around, but I noticed that this was extra tight here, and I ended up measuring it, and it was about 14, actually a little less. It was like 13.9 inch radius just in this. There was a small part here, and basically when the trucks took the corner, it would rub the wheel against the coupler box and cause friction, and it would just slow things down. It wasn't derailing or anything like that, but myself and Catzilla over there decided to what are you looking at, the soup? Decided to widen that out. So you can see I started about there and I widened it quite a bit, and you can see this is where the cork was. So I've come down. Now this curved switch was actually right up against this right-hander, and now it's not. It serves the same basic purpose, and now that I have an industry here, it works out even better. At first I didn't like the look of it. I really liked how clean the initial track work was, but you know what, I gotta admit, it's actually pretty nice, and it's grown on me a big time. So yeah, I kind of like it. Now, continue moving right. Obviously, this has changed. So I used my leftover cork sheets because on my layout, all of the industries are in front of the track. And so, we're going to have that guy, now that guy. That guy initially was going to, I'll talk about that in a moment. And so I wanted to change it up and have an industry on the back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the industry with the loading docks, and I'm going to concrete all of this and have the rails in the concrete. You see this a lot of modelers do it, but I've never done it, and I think it's a great idea. I think it looks so cool. So the plan is to have the industry here come out and have Catzilla just beg for attention here because he's such a good boy. Nearly wiped out. He's a clumsy. Anyway, have the industry, and will all be parking and small detail buildings, maybe a small building off to the side. This will be all parking and for the trucks to back up right to the same loading docks. I think that's really cool, to have to work around the trucks and the rolling stock. So, and then have a small crossing come here or somewhere around there, and the road go off the layout. So that's the plan for that. Over here used to be an industry, and I've changed that. I just don't think there's enough room. This is all going to be covered by a hill because there's going to be a tunnel portal right here. So there's just not a lot of room for that. I actually cut it shorter than it was. I had it right up kind of to this cut here. And the purpose was an industry plus the yard lead. And well, because there's not enough space, I cut it short, and now it's just a yard lead. And what I'm going to do is there's going to be an industry here. I'll have a road coming and go over. There's a nice, I think it's Walther's, has a nice wooden bridge kit to go over that. And then I may have a small dirt road coming. Whoop, Jesus, I'm watching through the view of the camera, so my depth perception's all off, and have a small dirt area there, or gravel for the cars. That's pretty much it. To me, it's been a lot of progress because I've been working on it a lot since I haven't. I did the live show, and I did some of the yard work in the live show, and I finished the yard up. So we have the 4 tracks. I did want to snake another track in, but I want to leave some room for scenery, and that's really difficult for me. But I think I did pretty good considering I did not go for it. So we have the 4 tracks. We have the runaround or departure arrivals. We have Catzilla completely wrecking the shot. And then the back 3 are the engine facilities. So I'm going to have that Pike stuff, one engine shed, and then sanding, water, and fuel. So I'm pretty excited. Everything's looking great. Catzilla just loves it. Big fan. Hey, Headley? Yeah, he says I'm a big fan. Look it, he's a big fan. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I've ordered a bunch of kits, so I just have to wire up this industry, the entire yard, and then we're gonna be pretty much done for track. I'm still deciding if I want to cut this in or not. And have a small decrepit ramp here on old team track, but not too sure. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy your bacon.